Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jimmy Mack. You can always find out more about me, of course, at jimmymackhealing.com. We're here every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're glad you're joining us here tonight. Lots of cool stuff happening as always. Welcome to the show. If you're listening on the URL or Skype or any of those things, of course, you need to press 1 to raise your hand. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. We like when folks stick to one little question. So if you have issues with relationships, work, job, career, health stuff, whatever might be going on with you, gosh, grab one topic. We like to get to as many callers as we can and help out as many folks as we can. It's all about being of help and benevolent kindness for real and contributing to others. So that's what this hour of power is all about every week. So we're glad you're joining us tonight. You can also catch the replay anytime as well. It's on Blog Talk also. And you can go to my URL. It's the jimmymackhealingshow.com and also listen to it there. So if you're halfway through the show and you can't remember every little thing we said about your eyes or your relationship or whatever, you can kind of judge the timeline about where you were at. And at least, you won't have to listen to the whole hour again. Find your little piece of land there and figure out what was said. Maybe make some notes. It's always good. If you are interested in healing tonight, I'll be glad to work on you for that as well. I do ask that you're in a quiet place, free of small children wrestling puppies, let's just say that. And also, if you can figure out which way is due north, that's great. If you know how to muscle test, use your fingers or a pendulum, even better. If not, it's okay. We'll have you testing in a few seconds. So it's all good. So join us here each week, 9 p.m. Eastern, again at 713-955-0594. Press 1 to get on live. And tonight's special guest is Susan Kennard. She's out of the great country of England. She's known as a spiritual scientist, a specialist in early childhood trauma, and originally was a psychologist and psychotherapist in child protection with the local authority. She has over 20 years of extensive experience working with trauma, including veterans and PTSD. Hey, those are great subjects to call in about tonight if you got some PTSD issues. She works mostly on Zoom, Skype, and, of course, telephone, allowing distance to be no barrier. She's appeared on national TV, newspapers, and magazine articles, of course, regularly interviewed about her transformational work and teaching on tele-summits, podcasts, and other media platforms. She's a professional speaker and presenter and speaks publicly at conferences about her research and new innovations within her own work. You can find out more, of course, at www.susankennard.co.uk, and that's SUSANKENNARD. Welcome to the show, Susan. How are you tonight?
Hi, thank you. Thanks, Jimmy, for having me on. I'm really good. I'm in San Diego, actually.
Oh, good.
So
I love it.
I'm enjoying the sunshine.
Right, because when I do the time factor, it'd probably be about 2 in London. So
I know, right?
Right? It's 6 p.m. where you're at, so it's all good. I love it.
6 p.m.
Probably got some sun still going on. So we're happy you're on the show tonight. I know we've been talking back and forth and emailing, and gosh, we'll grab some callers and things tonight. You want to tell folks, basically, I mentioned the website, and I ask every healer and really intuitive, what is your wheelhouse, if you will? Have you had good luck with relationships, work, job, career? Is it health stuff? What do you find is has been popular for you, at least? Or I call it, what have you had really good luck with?
Yeah, so I found that really good results come from taking responsibility for what you've attracted. So quite often the relationships outside of us will show our relationship. Well, it always shows our relationship to love of ourselves. And so when we can really look at that, so we could say that's about relationships, but really it's about the relationship to ourselves. And so our outside world is, as you know, that reflection, that mirror. And so I suppose the results would be from people taking responsibility and really looking at what they've attracted. And if they don't like what they've attracted, then to heal that part of them, that emotional part of them that's attracting it. So, yeah, that can be in relationships. Money's a brilliant one, isn't it? You know, if money doesn't show up, that really makes us go, whoo, what's going on? What am I attracting here? So, yeah, wealth is one of the things I work a lot with people. And health as well. You know, if we look at the mirror, the body being the mirror. So all levels, really. But mainly it's about taking responsibility. Yeah.
I love that. Well said, because I've had so many people you can really read the triggers in their emails or their wording or what they're telling me. It's like, oh, Jimmy, I got tangled up in drugs, and I got tangled up with this girl, and I got tangled up with... It's like, well, wait a minute. That's all you. That isn't some random girl, and that isn't, you know, it's like, that's you. At some point, you know, you got to claim it and work on you, and it isn't everybody did you wrong your whole life. You can't go decades of saying that, you know. So eventually we come to that place. And I love Jordan Peterson. He's a Canadian psychologist. If you ever get a chance, listen to him on YouTube, and he would tell you it's all, you know, life's filled with struggle, like the Buddhists would say. Life's horrible. Life ends badly. But, you know, you've got to make every opportunity to lessen the suffering for yourself and for others and take responsibility and just be brutally honest, you know, even if it's not always pleasant. You know, at least then you've at least made a stab at trying to make things better. So I love that. It's a great way of looking at it. So, well, we're glad you're on the show tonight, and
thank you.
We're going to grab some callers. Yeah, I always let my guests and co-hosts go first, so we'll have you spend a few minutes with folks, see what you get, and if I can contribute, I will. Yeah, our first caller is another Skype caller. Yeah.
All of those things, though, Jimmy, you know, all of those things that have people will come in with, and they'll say, this has happened, and that's happened, and this is it. Actually, all those amazing things make who you are as well.
Oh, 100%.
Towards your mission. So, you know, that's like important for people to know as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like the carbon being turned into the diamond, the coal, what have you. Definitely.
Exactly.
100%. Yeah, by force and horrible events. Hey, our first caller is a Skype caller, Melissa. How are you tonight? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Melissa.
Got into the show. Thank you. Big fan.
Hi, Melissa.
You have a question for her, honey?
So, if you can please send a healing to a male friend for so many years. I know that he's not been feeling well. He has been a lot of negativity and also some health and cost discord and some imbalance. And I want to see if you can please open the channel between me and him, communicate. Because I feel he does want to communicate, but then he goes back to the old record of what negativity was told, and it has to. All respect, I gotta communicate. And please, that will be a very. There's love in the middle of this. Thank you. Hope I was clear.
So we both definitely, Jimmy and I both can send healing to him. But what I was really feeling, Jimmy, is it right for me to say what I was
100%, please. Yeah, I can barely understand it. So.
Yeah, no, I was just Yeah. So what I was really seeing with him as I was tuning in was I was sort of being shown the esophagus and down there, but I was being shown the real core of him. What I was being shown was this part of him inside was feeling really in that fight and flight and that fear response. And I feel that what you were feeling, what's the name of our caller? Sorry, what's your name? Melissa. That's it, Melissa.
Yeah, okay.
Melissa.
His name is Robert.
Yeah. What I was feeling was that you were really feeling his fight or flight. And so that was basically being mirrored back to you. And so he shut down and you shut down. And that's where the communication got shut down. So I'm having a look at it. And did you say, because I can kind of see it in his lungs as well, which would make sense because from a neuropsychology perspective, we hold the fear in our lungs, and that is our fight and flight, and it's the brainstem. So it's the first part of us that gets developed. So when I'm looking at that, I'm looking at him feeling scared to take the breath of life, meaning really scared of being here. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, wow. Yes. Interesting.
Yeah. So what the best thing you can do, the absolute best thing you can do, is hold him in the space, the possible space that he's already healed. Okay? So if you hold him in that best possible space that he's already healed and whole, then that is the best thing you can do for him. But definitely Jimmy and I will definitely send him healing. And I can really see that as I'm talking, and I'm sure you can, Jimmy, as well, as I'm talking, we've basically set that intention already. So it's already happening. And I can see sort of particles, sparkly particles going into his lungs. So they're starting to change the vibration for him. So in his lungs. So I really hope that helps. But just remember, we can really help people if we can see them in their best possible self. We have the ability to heal, and we just need to take the fear away from somebody else's journey, because his journey is his journey. Okay? Does that make sense to you?
Everything has to make sense. Will you please send a blessing as well for clearing of the mind, because all the negativity people is sucking him in, and that's not him.
Yeah, I understand, and it must be really hard to stand by and watch somebody you love dearly suffer. Yeah, must be really hard for you, and I can really feel that. But I want you to set the intention that you are going to hold him in the best space, knowing that he has the power within him to change and heal. Okay? And that's the best thing that you can do for him.
Okay.
Makes sense, honey?
Yes, Jamie Mack, you will send a blessing?
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been doing it the whole time she's doing it. I've been doing it. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I've been working on it the whole time. So we'll see what happens now, okay?
I can see him standing up a bit straighter.
You bet. Yeah. You're welcome. Thanks for calling in, honey. Mm-hmm. You have a great night, okay? Sure. All right. Thanks and bye for now. Yeah, I find too, of course, as you might, Susan, and also lungs have to do with sadness and sorrow too. And it's not on his male side, but the female side. It's almost like a lot of mom stuff and really grandma stuff that, happens with him with regards to it gets harder to figure out how to love and be loved on the feminine energy if all that's what my mother calls cattywampus or out of sorts. So, yeah, you're spot on with all that. Yeah. Our next caller's out of Australia. Hi, it's Di Lynn. How are you tonight?
Oh, showing my name. Hello,
or Day.
Mac. How are you? And Susan.
Good. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Susan. Greetings from Perth, Australia. It's lovely to have you both. I feel very excited and very blessed that I got through.
Fantastic.
So thank you.
You're welcome. What's going on with you, honey?
Well, I would like to, I've been house sitting, but I would really like to relocate to my own home. And that's very much my wish and my intention. Certainly after the harvest moon, when you said on your live video, Jimmy, that everybody was going a bit cray-cray. So I really would like to manifest my intention to have my own home. Susan?
Can I tell you what? No, I'm listening to you, and I'm being talked to at the same time from my team of guidance. So what I'm seeing for you, I'm not going to tell you about a home. I'm going to tell you what they're telling me, which is they want you in alignment with the true reason of why you're here. And as I look at you, I look at your third eye, which is not on your forehead, it's just above your nose, the bridge of your nose. And as I'm looking at that, I see you as a lighthouse for others, okay? And one of the things that I'm being told here is that really ask yourself, are you living your true mission? Because this is the key for you, I'm hearing, is to really stand in alignment with your true mission. And when things don't happen in our life exactly how we want them to be, it's probably because they're meant to be like that. And what I'm hearing for you is to stand still, I don't mean physically, but I mean stand still and really feel into, am I living my true mission? So if you don't have to answer it, it can be a rhetorical question. Yeah, it can be a rhetorical question, but it's also nice to answer it, isn't it? Because actually, that's really where we want to take you, is really to get in alignment with your mission. Because what I'm feeling for you is incredible abundance when you stand in your mission. And I feel that you've kind of known for a long time that you've been, drifting along, but you haven't really truly stepped out of your comfort zone, they're telling me. So what do you get, Jimmy? Because that's what I really feel.
Yeah, 100%. And it feels like it's almost like you have to trust in spirit and go do those things so that you manifest that house, that place to live, that whatever. So instead of us looking out the window hoping the house falls from the sky, it's like what she's really saying is
I know.
she wants you to, if you're to counsel others, if you're to raise birds, if you're to do whatever that is, you got to figure that out in a hurry and help others. And I find that by helping the others and contributing to others, then all of a sudden it starts manifesting more money, and you really watch that flow. So it feels like you might be putting the cart before the horse kind of thing, because I know. Here's the other good news. If there are people that have made and lost a lot of money, myself included, you didn't have a reference point for getting back there. There's some people who've never done anything. It's 10 times harder for them. Okay. And I've made and lost millions of dollars, okay? And so now I'm back up and things are really cranking and great and good, and we're getting better every day, That's the way you got to look at it. So whatever that may be, for you, as opposed to going, oh my gosh, I need this perfect house or whatever. It's like, you need to do your thing and make the money, and then you can have the house of your dream and choice. Does that help?
Well, it's really good. It's really thank you for that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about It's about being really accessing your gifts. Now, you know what? It's not necessarily about going to do millions and millions of trainings and courses, although that helps sometimes. It's really about remembering why you really came and accessing that. And I do have a 3-month spiritual mentorship program if you fancy it. But you can also find lots and lots of resources, where you can really tap into your inner guidance and really listen. And sometimes you won't get it as words, and you might not get it that day, but you definitely, that's it now. You set the intention. Now you've called in. Now you're speaking to Jimmy and I. That means you're ready. Yeah. People don't come unless they're ready. No, you don't get through unless you're ready to hear.
Hang on, Jimmy. Just don't go yet. Praise the Lord and pass the ketchup. Can I have a healing from you, please, before I sound off from Perth, Australia?
What is it you need a healing for, honey?
for general well-being and probably for finding my mission.
Okay. Well, let's say that. Safe and comfortable. How about safe and comfortable have my mission revealed to me? Forward, back, or in between, yes or no?
Mm-hmm. It's gone back. I've gone back, Jim.
Okay. So I'm going to change it all to yes. We're jumping from East Coast Florida 9 p.m. to next morning Australia. It's going to pull you forward when it comes in.
It has. I'm forward.
There you go.
Thank you.
I love it. And I always say, honey, show me and tell me beyond all knowing it could have only come from you. And I'm a man, so you about got to hit me over the head with a Nerf baseball bat made out of rubber, right? It's like, come on. It's like, show me 10 signs and, voicemails. And it's like, oh, now I get it. Duh. So believe me, I get it. So. All right.
It's time now. It really is time for you. It's really time for you. They keep shouting, it's time, it's time, it's time.
That's encouraging.
Keep
us posted, honey.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling in from Australia. Great. We're glad you're listening. Yay. 860 is our next caller. Hi, good evening. How are you?
Hi, it's Amala from Connecticut.
How are you tonight, honey?
Hi. Good. So I'm excited. Well, there's so many new beginnings, and I'm just wondering about, gosh, I am just so bubbly, and I'm just so smitten, and I'm just so happy, and I would like to share that with somebody. I just was wondering if you see somebody, because, I've never felt shinier in my life, honestly.
Oh, shinier.
You've never felt
like shiny.
Yeah.
Shinier. She's saying shinier.
Oh, beautiful.
She's like vibrant,
Jimmy, I'm
brilliant.
I'm being drawn to the kidneys in the sense of the energy being held there. So I'm being drawn to the adrenals, okay?
Okay.
And I'm being drawn to the adrenals, I'm being told and being shown is because I feel like I'm on high alert, okay? So the feeling that I'm getting is I'm on high alert. Yes, you are sparkly and shiny, and I love that. But I'm also feeling you're on high alert, and it's like I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm kind of on high alert, and I get you about age 4 or 5, where my feeling is that I had to be on high alert. Does this make sense to you?
That does make sense, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what I'm really yes, this is it, right? So basically what I'm being told here is that when you were around about that age, your perception of a man and your perception of what love is, was not exactly what love is. And so what I'm being told is there is a confusion around love, and what's happening is and so the internal work is to heal that part of you, that little child part of you. In fact, let's just do it now. So I want you to imagine that you've got your little 4-year-old in front of you, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
And I want you just to say to her, I'm so sorry you were so confused by love.
I feel that in my heart right now. Yeah.
I want you to say it out loud.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I am sorry.
That you were so confused by love.
That you were so confused by love.
And there was no one there to help you understand it.
Help you understand that. Oh, wow.
Okay, how is she feeling?
I feel like a helium balloon I'm lifting up.
Yeah, brilliant. And I want you this is just real fast track. Like I might spend longer doing this, but I just want to give you this fast track because I'm really feeling this could be healed quite quickly. And I want you to say to her, I will always love and accept you for who you are.
I will love and accept you for who you are.
Whoever you choose to be in the world.
Wherever you choose to be in the world.
And whoever you choose to be with.
What was that? I'm sorry.
And whoever you choose to be with.
and whoever you choose to be with.
And then I want you to wrap her up in a beautiful sparkly light and bring her into your heart.
Okay. That's a long one. So sorry. What did you
just
say?
Wrap her up in a sparkling light.
Don't put her in a sparkling
A bubble of light. Just bring her into a bubble of light and put her into your heart now. So ordinarily, it's just a fast track. But ordinarily, I would work with, oh my goodness, like a basket full of stars and a magic wand and bringing the angels in. There's lots of things we could do because there is more to do there, okay? But I'm really feeling that we needed to acknowledge that little child, that she was confused by love. We're not blaming. It makes, that doesn't help anybody. We're just acknowledging and giving that child compassion because that part of you was confused.
That's
all
right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great.
I hope that helps you.
It did. Yeah. It did. Jimmy, do you have any insight?
Well, when she says all that, honey, it feels like one of those things that could be holding us back from that love romance relationship. Make sense?
Totally, Jimmy. Totally.
And I look at it as, it's kind of like the bad boy, the black leather jacket on the back of the motorcycle, and he's telling you to get on. And like you just know this is going to go horrible, right? But you're like, oh my God, it's so exciting. So we get so confused, really, between fear and excitement, and we go from shut down to I'm so excited, right? It's kind of like jumping out of the airplane the first time with a parachute, right? So ultimately, though, we want this slow Tai Chi move. We want somebody that vibes with us, we can get along with, that has the same interests as us. I'm not huge on opposites attract. If you like yoga and certain kinds of music and your man loves yoga and wants to go to those concerts with you, what a dream, right? That's what you want.
Sure.
You want somebody that complements you, completes you, that, you can have that yin and yang, okay? So I feel like the healing thing she did tonight can go a long way of helping you kind of redirect your picker so that you're not chasing that guy that just stole the motorcycle, right?
No.
That's brilliant. That's exactly how it is. So when we're acting, so essentially just to help a little bit more, when we have that child outside of us, let's just say, and that child we're actually literally acting like a child. And there's no disrespect there or judgment, but we're literally acting like a child when we choose a partner. Okay? So acting like that 4-year-old, because that's where perhaps we might have been stuck in that moment of perception of what the world was all about or what love was all about. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Well put.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for being shiny. Shine on,
for
girl. I love that.
Well, I talked to you before, Jimmy, and I'm telling you, I feel amazing. And it's partially, I've talked to you, like I wrote my book, and the book's coming out in 3 weeks, and that was a lot of healing within itself because it's a true story and about me being legally blind. So it's just so much healing, so much self-love, and so much like light that I'm beaming. And I love the fact that your guest was talking about the 4-year-old child because I felt her. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
and I love it because she has no idea who you are, and that's the cool part, right? So that's confirmation for you, honey. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much.
Thanks for calling in. Appreciate you listening to the show, honey. Bye for now.
Absolutely. Take care.
You bet. Bye-bye. 561's our next caller. Hey, that's Palm Beach, Florida.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hello. How are you tonight?
Hi, this is Jolie. Good. How are you?
Hey, Jolie. Doing good, honey.
Hi,
you have
Jolie.
a question for Susan?
Hi, Susan. Yes,
Hi,
I was
Jolie.
Hi, how are you?
Very good.
I was just wanting to ask about financial abundance. You know, maybe the big money is on its way. I'm hoping.
So the first thing that I'm feeling about this, so that what I was seeing when you were talking, was I saw your feet stuck in the mud. And I sometimes see people with golden sparkly shoes or whatever I see them as, and I see you with your feet stuck in the mud. And as I'm looking, as this travels up you, I'm seeing that, do you know that money is on the same vibration as love? Okay? And as I'm looking at your heart field, I can see it's very broad, it's very open. You're a very loving being. But there isn't that. I see often a figure 8. And when I see this figure 8, I suppose I call it like the infinity 8. And it's a symbiotic relationship with giving and receiving. And what they're showing me is that there's a lot of giving, but the door isn't open for the receiving. Okay? And this is about your self-worth, of course. And it's about how much you love yourself. Okay, and I know that sounds really simplified, but that is the key, really, to receiving more abundance and money. And so as I look at it, and I'm really seeing it all changing now, we're going to bring in your team of guidance. Okay, so we're just going to invite your team of guidance, knowing that they're coming in from a place of pure unconditional love, to stand with you. And I want you to imagine that you're standing on a podium. Now, what I mean by that is just a disc, a circular disc. Can you picture it?
Yes.
Yes. And just see your feet standing on that disc and see yourself. And then see yourself surrounded by beautiful beings of light that are here to help you. And always have been and always will be. Okay? And I want you to imagine that there's a beautiful whirlwind of light. Whirlwind is maybe an English word, but you know what I mean, yeah? Like a whirlwind of light going around the outside of your body from above your head. Have you got it?
Yep.
And this whirlwind of light is coming down, and it's removing all of those particles that stop you from receiving. And I'm actually seeing many lifetimes here flying off. So I see the Akashic records, and I'm seeing many lifetimes flying off here, poverty consciousness. And I'm actually also seeing contracts that you've made as well. They're flying off, and agreements. Oh, gosh, good. And I'm seeing it down. Now see it go right down to your feet. Okay, and into Mother Earth, into the ground. And now have a feel how it feels in your heart now. How does it feel for you?
Feels quiet.
Yeah, peace, still. And I want you to imagine that you can expand your heart right out. So imagine beautiful pink gold sparkling light. And I want you to imagine that's going up into the universe. In fact, everybody can do this. Up into the universe. And then bring it back down across the world. And then bring it back to you. Okay, how does that feel for you? Expanded?
I don't know what to call that.
So essentially what we've just done is we've cleared some stuff, but what we've also done is we've sent up your beautiful heart energy to the universe. We've sent it across the globe to imprint it and bring it back to you, so that then you connect with exactly the people you're meant to connect with on your vibration. Okay? And that's where your money and your abundance comes in service. But it has to be a receiving and giving. You can't just give. You have to receive as well. So what we've just done is we've just set your receiving to a dial so that you can receive now. It's a really good exercise to do when you wake up in the morning, is just to imagine your heart is filled with light. send it up to the universe, out to the globe, and back in again. All right? And then,
so awesome.
Well, you know, see
Love
what
that.
happens.
I love it.
Love it. Can only
Yeah.
help, honey.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. We're glad you called in tonight. Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
The healing comes from within, you know. It's easy, you know, being a medium, and I'm sure Jimmy feels the same. When you're a medium, you can tell people stuff, you know. You can tell people, you can see what's in someone's vibrational pot. But the most help that anyone can have is by being empowered to heal themselves. Yeah? And so what you've just done is you've actually just done that yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Love that.
That's
yeah.
okay.
And my old favorite joke is the two psychics meet in the middle of the road. The one says to the other, "You're fine. How am I?" Right? So a lot of them can't see for themselves, right? I could read Susan all day long, but for me, it's a rough, tough, ugly 80 miles of bad road, right? So there you go. So same thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of times. But what she did tonight, Jolie, I think is very, very powerful exercise for everybody to model. And to really, if you fall into that, oh my gosh, I felt it, you know. So that can only help you, honey.
Powerful.
Okay?
It's really powerful. Thank you again.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in and listening to the show. We appreciate it.
Okay.
You bet. Have a great night, honey. Bye for now. Awesome. Our next caller is a Skype caller. I believe she said her name was Chris. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm thrilled that you picked me up.
What is your name?
Yes, I've been enjoying the show. This is Casey in New York.
Okay.
Hi, Casey.
Hi, Susan. So glad to meet you. I've been enjoying this. I've been very frustrated. I've been on a healing journey for a very, very long time. And I've been through a lot of my life. But anyway, and I still don't know what is, you know, why I can't be okay. I've been losing bone and hair and teeth and have these infections that are out of control, I think.
Wow.
I mean, okay, knock wood, compared to other people. I recently lost my partner. He was very sick for quite a while, and I was his caregiver. But anyway, so, you know, I'm not there. I've been surviving, but I would like to be totally healed and be able to move forward in my life and find my purpose and all that. And I'm just kind of stuck in this loop. I've done many protocols and different practitioners, and my current doctor doesn't have a clue. She means well. Anyway, I was wondering what you might pick up.
I would really love, it's Christine, isn't it? Is it Chris or Christine, did you say? Is it Christine? I didn't hear what your name was, my love. Casey. Oh, yeah, sorry, Casey.
Casey's the nickname. So, I need my official name.
Okay. I'd love to do some sound healing with you. And Mother Mary steps in here with me. So I would like to do that. But what I'd really like to say to you first, before we do that, is that it's my belief that we came in with this physical body for many reasons. But one reason we were given the understanding that perhaps our body would show a message is because it would tell us when we were out of alignment with who we truly are. And so our body will give us many messages for us to listen to. And it's amazing that you're listening to the messages, because there are many people that don't. And it sounds to me that you are really on that journey of trying to access why your body is showing you these messages. Okay? So it's fantastic that you've called in, and it's fantastic that you've been on this healing journey. And I will say to you that everything you've done is brilliant, because it's led you to where you are today. Okay? And sometimes it's time to change who you're with, not because they're not good and not because they're not an amazing channel, but just because it's time vibrationally. Okay? And sometimes when we change our vibration, it's important for us to match vibration with another. So does that, Jimmy, would you say that as well? Like
100%, yeah, or at least I would almost time travel back to where things weren't this bad, because you're telling us on a radio show an overwhelming amount of information of, things aren't good. So right?
That's, I think, why they wanted to come in with the sound healing, because we could spend a long time, and I would like to do this. So, and this really can be for anyone listening, if anyone's listening and feeling, because before I even spoke to you, Casey, my guides were saying to me that she needs peace within her heart. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. Okay, so I just want you to put your hands on your heart and close your eyes if it's possible for you to do that. And I'm just going to channel this healing for you. So hold on 1 second. So this is Mother Mary. Okay.
Yes.
So I hope that makes you feel a little bit more in peace. How do you feel now?
I feel calmer and more uplifted, yes. Thank you.
She really comes in to heal the suffering part of us. So it's always the child, but the suffering part of us that felt that the world was just too much for us to be here. Okay? So, just really feel that the healing will continue. And it's amazing that you called in, because when Mother Mary comes in to do that, it's really important that you do receive that healing. Okay? And just really, as Jimmy said, you may not know when things changed, but you do know when things changed. Yeah? So you will know within you. You might not know consciously, but your body will know. And your mind will know, and your soul will know. Okay? So just really listen to that. And now you're in that quiet space of receiving. And in fact, I have if you email me, if you go onto my website, susankennard.co.uk, if you go on, you get a free meditation if you sign up to my newsletter. But also, if you email me, I will send you a Mother Mary meditation, because I really feel that will really help you. Okay?
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Love it.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in, honey.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks for being on the show tonight. Good luck with everything, for sure. Ooh, lots of folks on the call, lots of folks on the computer side, the URL listening on the web, of course, 713-955-0594. Definitely want to press 1 if you want to raise your hand. Susan, tell folks how to get a hold of you, honey. We're about 3/4 of the way through. It's hard to believe it goes by so fast, doesn't it?
I know, so quick, huh? So my website is susankennard.co.uk. So that's KENNARD.co.uk. I'm on all the social media platforms, but if you go onto my website and there's a box that flashes up, and just put your name and email, you'll get my meditation, which is Earth Star, Soul Star, and also you'll be connected to everything that I'm doing. And on my website, you'll be able to find group calls, individual work, my mentorship, all the stuff that I'm doing. Have a YouTube channel, so you can do many of my processes for free, if you want to do that. And also I have Sparkle to Success, which is my program. It's really a trauma program that you can do yourself. So it's a step-by-step book that I wrote called Sparkle to Success, and it has audios to go with the book, so you can do your own healing processes.
Love that.
Yeah.
Gosh, and
there's lots of
so much is trauma, isn't it? And so much is abuse.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, everything is just loaded down with abuse and trauma in this day and age. PTSD, all of it. Good heavens. So Folks need that. So y'all go visit the website and pick up some of those helpful tools. That's for sure. 775 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Linnell. I had no idea I was going to get on. Calling from California.
But you did, Linnell from California. You have a question for Susan?
Question. Oh, well, I do kind of have a question, but I just, first I want to let everybody know how incredible Susan is.
Is this Linnell?
I am Linnell from California.
Hey.
I
know I was on.
I am the person I am today because of her. So, and I couldn't be happier.
Bless your heart.
But actually, in one of my, you're incredible. Even if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't when I to you, knew nothing, and you helped me, and it all came in. So don't give up. And if you need someone to help you lead, Jimmy and Susan, my gosh, these are two of my favorites.
I love it. Well, you're on the right show tonight, honey. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Anything we can help you with that pops up?
So I was doing a meditation on and chords and attachments, which I've kind of had to change the words. And I was bonded with a stump instead of a cord, like a trunk. And I know, right? And then I felt like I was able to cut it and then emerge as a new sprout. And then I got, and then that ended. So I'm wondering what that all was about.
Yeah, so as I look at it, I can see, did you feel that this was kind of in the umbilical, kind of in your belly button area?
Yeah, and that's been pulsing ever since.
Yeah, because that's where I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing it, and it's as it's going into the real core of you. So I'm seeing it in the core of you, but it feels like a wound. I mean, this is what I'm really feeling, that as they're showing it to me, it's like a wound. And yes, you have definitely, cut some of it, definitely. But the actual, I suppose, the real seed of it is still there. And I sort of see it going right back, and it's going right into, where your spine is as well. So if you were to imagine that you could go through your belly button and then right through, and that part of your spine. Okay, so we just want to do, so hold on one second. Ask. Whoosh. Yeah. Okay. So, pardon?
I said I'm so connected.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? Okay. So we're just going to do. I mean, I know you know my work, huh? But we're just going to do this. Okay, we're going to do some sound healing. Okay, to fast track it. All right. So I just want you to look at it and feel it. And watch what happens, okay? Because you're doing this. You've invited this, okay? So here we go.
Right.
So this is about the divine feminine, I'm being told. So this is about you stepping more fully. It's a next step. It's a next step. It's a next step, I'm hearing, into your divine feminine. Okay? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
It's about being in the power of your divine feminine. And I'm really seeing it, and the goddesses are coming in. It's really beautiful. So this was a seed that was there before, which was around you not stepping into your power, into the divine feminine. That's what I'm being told. Okay? So now as I look at it, I'm just going to check. Let me just check down the spine. Hold on. Yeah, so we just need to feel it. So I just want you to, so where that wound has been, where I haven't been able to stand in my divine feminine. It's sort of like a wound. So I want you just to imagine that coming down from above your head, you can see this beautiful platinum sparkling light. It's a ball of light, and it's coming down through your crown, through your body, and it's filling up every single little space and healing that space that was there before and filling it with pure unconditional love. And I'm hearing possibility as well. So unconditional love and infinite possibility, which is really beautiful, actually. So as I look at that now, let me just check. Okay, that looks much, much better. So how does that feel
there
now?
There was some deep pain in there, like wounds. Like
it was
sad. There was sad there, and that's gone now.
Good, fabulous.
It pulled for quite a while. My goodness.
Yeah, that's good. But it just shows you that, you know, how you can heal yourself and how it, you know, it just shows itself when it's ready to go. And when it's ready to go, it's ready to go. So it's perfect that you're in alignment with this call. And I'm in California.
I know.
Yeah. And that you
Down
called
there,
in tonight. I love it.
I know.
What a dream. Good for you. Good for
Much
you.
love.
I love you all. Thank you, guys.
Oh, we love
Much
you too.
love.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in tonight, honey.
Okay.
Enjoy. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Susan, did it fly by? It goes by so fast,
oh my God.
doesn't it?
What?
I know.
What was
you
that?
and I, it's like 10 minutes, right? It's like we're chitty-chatting and boom, done, over, time travel. I love it. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight. Gosh, tell folks the best way to get a hold of you. Yeah, for the website. We love it.
Yeah, just the website. Go susankennard.co.uk, and I'd love to connect with you.
Love it. And they can find you on Facebook and YouTube. They could punch in
Oh,
Susan
yeah,
Kennard,
Facebook.
right? Okay.
Everywhere, yeah. Twitter, LinkedIn. Mostly Facebook, I'd say, though. Yeah, mostly
Excellent.
Facebook.
Excellent. Yeah. Folks, you can always find her and look through the website, too. Bunch of good stuff on there. Great resources for you. And, of course, if you want a private reading, this is a cursory show reading, you know, but we did a lot of great work here tonight, and I think even on the replays, just know that it's going to help you too. So when you hear this, even this radio show in the future, just know that if you can identify with any of these issues or illness, disease, disorder, maybe relationships, money, whatever it may be, just these little processes are going to help you. Just you listening to them is really going to change the vibration, the frequency, and everything else that's going on with you. So keep that in mind as well. Thanks again for being on the show tonight. Thanks for Reverend Tiffany and everybody that makes us look good. We appreciate y'all. I want to wish everybody the rest of your life, you bet, will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Bye for now.